cautiously, avoiding enemy patrols, sharing moments of quiet laughter, and learning from one another. Welcome to Simply Sleepy. Close your eyes and imagine a world far to the north. The winter winds whisper through towering forests, curl around frozen fjords, and ruffle the snow-covered rooftops of small villages huddled under grey skies. In a land called Skalden, a war rages, yet even in the darkest times, small sparks of kindness can quietly shine, waiting for hearts willing to notice them. In Skalden, a country fighting desperately for freedom against the iron grip of the larger Vardrak Empire, smoke drifted over fjords and forests, hiding the scars of burned villages. The songs of old halls had long been silenced, drowned by the clash of steel and the cries of the weary. Among the invading Vardrak soldiers was Captain Stenrider, a tall, rugged man with dark brown hair and steel grey eyes. Years of battle had hardened him, yet beneath his disciplined exterior, a quiet weariness weighed on his heart. The endless bloodshed left him longing for a glimpse of something gentle, something untouched by war. One evening, amidst the ruins of a burned village, Sten found a boy, Odin Carlson, no more than 7, crouched beneath a shattered roof beam, his sandy blonde hair matted, his face streaked with soot and tears, yet his deep blue eyes burned with determination and the will to live. Sten should have taken him prisoner. Instead, he saw only a child in need. There was a problem. They could not understand each other. Sten spoke only Vardrakian, Odin only Skaldic. Words failed them, leaving gestures, expressions, and instinct to convey meaning. Defying his orders, Sten chose to protect Odin. Together, they moved through the night, slipping past enemy patrols, hiding in barns, forests, and abandoned cottages. They survived on scraps, sharing quiet moments where Sten would offer a bit of bread or a warm nod, and Odin would point toward a safe path or smile when understood. Months passed, each day a rhythm of survival and learning. Odin taught Sten a few Skaldic words, pointing to objects or gestures, laughing when Sten mimicked him. Sten responded with simple Vardrakian words and soft chuckles, gradually bridging the silence between them. Slowly, the boy and soldier began to understand each other, not with language alone, but with trust, care, and the shared rhythm of their days. Through snowy nights and rainy days, Sten carried Odin when the boy grew tired. They shared the last bits of bread, learned to move safely through the war-torn forests, and found hidden nooks where they could rest. Odin taught Sten little games and the lullabies his mother had sung, his voice soft but insistent, echoing in the quiet nights. The small firelight would dance across their faces as they shared stories without words, laughter breaking the tension of the dangerous world outside. More than once, Sten risked his life to shield Odin from fellow Vardrak soldiers. The bond they shared grew stronger with each passing day, deeper than blood or language, a bond of trust and care, forged in the crucible of months spent together, each relying on the other for guidance, warmth, and understanding. Finally, after a long journey across forests, frozen hills, and abandoned villages, they reached the border of Freydal, a peaceful neutral country untouched by war. The air smelled fresh, sweet with early morning mist. Fields stretched out under soft golden sunlight, dotted with tidy cottages, blooming wildflowers, and gentle hills rolling toward distant mountains. Here, Odin was reunited with his aunt, a woman in her late 30s to early 40s, with neatly pulled back, light brown hair and warm green eyes. Her clothing was tidy, clean and welcoming, unlike the soot-streaked garments Odin had worn for months. She knelt and embraced him, holding him close, whispering reassurances and gentle words. She revealed that his parents had died in an accident during the conflict, her voice heavy but filled with care. Sten watched quietly from a short distance, devastated, yet proud. The boy clung to his aunt, safe at last, and Sten felt the weight of months of protection and companionship. He knelt beside Odin, placing a hand first on his chest, then on the boy's shoulder, sharing the emotions that words could not fully express. "This is your home, Odin," he whispered softly, voice low, carrying the weight of everything they had endured. "Mine is not, but I've learned what it means to protect." Odin looked up at him, gratitude and sorrow in his eyes, understanding even across the words they did not share. With one last look, Sten walked toward the horizon, leaving Odin safe, carrying with him the memory of a child who had shown that even in the darkest times, goodness could survive. As Sten faded into the soft golden light of Freydal's morning, boy felt a safety he had not known in months. The world seemed gentle again, fields stretching peacefully before him. Even in times of war, kindness can endure. And in that quiet morning, the smallest acts of care, shared bread, a protective gesture, a whispered lullaby, leave a lasting light, soft enough to carry into dreams.